Afrobeat news. See, I don't care how rich you are, right? Donating about 200 million naira, aka $500,000 in one go, it is difficult. It is hard. No matter how much money you have in your bank account, you can be as rich as Dangote, as Adenuga, as $10, as Cubana Chief Priest. It doesn't matter. Donating 200 million naira or $500,000 in one go is extremely hard. But that's where I have to come in and give Davido all the respect, all the kudos that he deserves. In fact, I'm going to do something very special. Now, in case you guys don't know what that means, that is, or what I just did right there, that is me clapping. I'm clapping to celebrate the one and only Davido, Omo Baba Olowo himself, donating the sum of 250 million naira into orphanages in Nigeria. And also, he donated part of the money into an organization that is designed to help combat drug abuse, especially in youths, and help those suffering from drug abuse in Nigeria. Now, some people may not really know that, and this might come as a shock, but there are a lot of, young Nigerians out there that are suffering from codeine addiction. And Davido is actually putting all this money gotten from these celebrities, these elites, and these industry folks into these organizations, into these platforms that would help people that don't have parents, people that are suffering from drug addictions, people that need the help. This is a classic Robin Hood move. It's just that he did not steal the money, right? It's just a classic Robin Hood, kind of move. So I have to give Davido respect. And you guys need to understand that on a normal, right, these guys, Davido's friends and colleagues and these industry guys and these elites, they would not just donate 1 million naira into a charitable organization. I mean, some of them can, some of them would, but most of them would not. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't really have the money, but I know, as human beings, there's a lot of things that you could do with 1 million naira. But Davido using his celebrity status and his influence to draw these people's resources together and make them donate this amount and take it back to the common people, to the people that actually need it the most. This is just a very, very classic move. And that's why I started this video by making sure I clap for Davido and show my respect. And everybody out there, it doesn't matter what fan base you are, whether you are this or that, you have to show respect for Davido for doing this kind of thing. This is a classic move, a good move from Davido, and much respect to him. Anyway, with that said, let me read the statement that Davido put out. Davido put out this lengthy statement, which I'm sure he did not write because it's just way too formal. I think most likely it's his lawyer or whoever is representing him that wrote this. This is what Davido put out on his Instagram page. He's put this out. Friday, 19th November 2021. Donation of 250 million naira to orphanages across Nigeria. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to my friends, colleagues, fans, and to the public for the generous expressions of love in recent days. In my usual playful manner, I requested a few days ago that my friends and colleagues send money in celebration of my birthday. The response and outcome exceeded my expectations as I received about 200 million naira in less than 2 days. By the way, the first 100 million came, I think, within the first couple of hours. And that's just mind-blowing. I truly appreciate everyone who donated hard-earned funds, and I am very thankful for your generosity. I have always been passionate about giving back and helping people. In view of this, I am delighted to announce that all the funds raised, totaling about 200 million naira, will be donated to orphanages across Nigeria, as well as the Paroki Foundation. Now, again, this is the foundation that is structured towards helping those suffering from drug addictions. Now, which, by the way, is a lot of people. People may not really know this, but there's a lot of people out there that are suffering from drug addiction, so serious drug addiction. So this is a good move from Davido. In addition, I will be making a personal donation of 50 million naira. Now, 50 million naira is about a fourth of the money gotten from the charitable organization. So if this doesn't show you that Davido is a boss, like this guy is freaking wealthy, I don't know what else can show you that. But let's just continue with reading this, right? bringing the total amount to about 250 million naira. To oversee the distribution of funds to beneficiaries, I have established a 5-person disbursement committee. Members of the committee include 1. Mrs. Titi Adebayo, chairman of the committee; 2. Professor Jonathan Nwosu, secretary to the committee; 3. Professor Yahana Joel Asabe of the Northern Nigeria Seventh-day Adventist Union Conference; 4. Pastor Dr. Aya Labu of Springtime Development Foundation; 5. Professor Uloma Anoha. Now, this is the part where I don't really trust people, right? Especially when it comes to disbursement of funds and public funds. Right now it is moved from Davido's private accounts to now public fund, because now it's now going to support orphanages and charitable organizations. So I'm looking at it, right? This is where Nigerians often get it wrong. When it's time to distribute public funds, it's often hard to find people that would sincerely distribute that fund without siphoning the fund. And I just hope that these names like that I just called are people that Davido could vouch for, and people that are close to his team, because I know if they are close to Davido's team, most likely they are wealthy and they won't need to siphon funds. But let's give these people the benefit of the doubt. I think since they are some way or some form connected to Davido's team, most likely they will get the resources to the right sources, to the right people that really needs it, because there are a lot of people out that their lives will be changed if this actually gets to the right people. Kids out there without parents, that their lives will be changed forever by this charitable deed by Davido that started as a joke online. And also there are people out there that are suffering from serious hard drug addiction that probably would be rescued because of what Davido just did. But yeah, and that depends on these 5 people out here. So if this money is not getting the right places, we know the 5 people to actually hold. Anyway, moving on from that, we have this. The committee will compile a list of orphanages across Nigeria. They will determine the number of children and their needs at each orphanage, and then divide the funds accordingly. The committee will also determine the portion of the money that will be donated to Power Key Foundation. To maintain transparency, the committee will make public the names of the beneficiary orphanages and how much each will receive. A list of all beneficiaries and their verified account details will be submitted to Wema Bank, who will then be instructed to credit each beneficiary's account. Now, look at what they will do. A one-man band, a one-man team is pulling off, right? Being transparent, showing credibility. This is not the same thing that the government will pull up. Like, if the government was doing this thing, you see how vague all of this thing will be. Like, they don't even, there's no accountability in the government. And a one-man team in Davido is showing how transparent the system is going to be, so that to make sure that the money gets to the right people, to the right places. I just hope that they follow up after donating the money, right? Because some of these orphanages, you can't trust them. So you have to follow up after donating to the orphanages and make sure that those kids get what they need. But look, there are people in society that are doing way better than the government in terms of being accountable. And this just goes to prove it. In fact, I don't want to go on a tangent, I don't want to talk too much, but let's just finish up what's written here. So the last couple of paragraphs says this: my goal is to do this fundraising every year to celebrate my birthday and give back to people in need. It is my hope that my friends, fans, colleagues in the industry and the public will continue to support me as I drive this cause. Now, Davido, you just sabotage yourself right in here by saying that you want to do this every year. People have realized that you're doing this just to put into charity. And I know everybody in their minds think charity is good, but charity is good up until you have to do charity. So now that people know that whatever money that they're giving out is just for charity purpose, you start seeing excuses. So next year the numbers will start dropping, and it might just continue like that. Anyway, in the last paragraph, he went on to say this: once again, I express my sincere gratitude to my friends, colleagues, and fans, and everyone that made this possible. God bless you all. We rise by letting others. Davido, Obio, Omobaba Lowo. With this said, much respect, kudos to Davido. Doing this particular scene just shows that this guy is a really, really big man with a big heart, and more blessings for him, man. These are the kind of people that we pray for in Nigeria. These are the kind of people that we pray, become leaders at some point in your life. I know there's this stigma on musicians that people feel like they can't rule, but all it takes is a big heart. It's a big heart, a kind one, and someone that really knows what he's doing. And from this short Instagram post that Davido put out here, it shows that he really knows what he's doing, and he's being very accountable. So, man, respect Davido. By the way, Davido just dropped a music video, Champion Sound, right? The one featuring Focalistic. Go check that out. That's music bangs. Focalistic, I didn't expect that from Focalistic. Like, Focalistic came through. Davido, obviously, that guy is king. He came through as well. Champion Sound going to be the next big thing in the industry. Watch out for that. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much enough for you guys. So don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, as well as turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm also now, guys. Peace.